In this video, I'm going to show you how to create a responsive profile card using Flexbox. Let's get started. So if you're new to my channel, I make videos on UX, UI design, and front-end coding. If you enjoyed this video, please leave me a comment down below so I know what kind of tutorial you would like to see next. So to get started, I'm opening up a project that I'm currently working on. In my previous video, I go over how to create this responsive profile card. I show you all of the HTML and CSS to create this profile card, and then I made it responsive with CSS Grid. If you're interested in watching that full tutorial, I'll link it in the description below. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make it responsive using Flexbox. So just to go over what we did last time, I had a div class of wrapper grid that contains all the elements. Then for each profile card, I made the div class container, and then within that container, I placed all of the elements. And then I duplicated these elements several times to fill up the page. In the CSS, originally I declared some variables in the root, applied styling to all of the container elements, and for the grid. I originally created the design for the mobile view, but then I included media queries to make it responsive for tablet and for desktop. So if we just go back up to the top, the original layout had a display of grid with the grid template columns had a min-max of 300 pixels to 1FR. Then for the tablet view, I made it into 2 columns, and for the desktop, I made it into 3 columns. So as the user increases the screen, it goes to a 2-column layout and then to a 3-column layout. Now I'm going to modify this design so it works for Flexbox. So in the HTML, the only thing I'm going to change is that instead of calling it a wrapper grid, I'm going to call it wrapper flex so it's more appropriately named. And then within the CSS, I'm going to reference that wrapper of flex. So initially, I'm just going to delete all of this content so then we can write it from scratch. So in here, I'm going to write display and then set it to flex, which then changes the layout. Then I'm going to write flex wrap and set it to wrap. So that way the element goes on the next row if it needs to. And then I'm also going to justify the content and place it in the center. So now as I increase the screen, the one card looks as though it's not responsive because it's taking up the full row. So then in my container, I'm going to make some modifications. Again, this is the container. So in this example, I have 3 containers on the page. And so for that container, I'm going to make the width of it about 280 pixels. And then I'm going to want some breathing room between each element. So I'm going to add a margin bottom of 0.5 rem. Now there's some breathing room between each one. So now as I increase the size, and if there's enough room, it pops right into place, but there's no margin between each card this way. I can add a margin bottom, and then I can add a margin left. So now there's some space between each element. As soon as there becomes enough size, the third one pops right into place. I think there could be a little bit more margin between each element, so I'm going to change it to 1 rem. And we actually don't need these media queries anymore, so I can get rid of it. So now we only have to declare the flex properties at the top, and then it works for the mobile view all the way to desktop. So in this way, we set the particular width that we wanted to for each card in the container class, and then it flows naturally with display flex. Now you could modify this justify content, so instead I could do flex start. So if I do that, as I increase its size, it goes into place, but it keeps that column structure. You could also set this to flex end, which will push the contents to the end of the flex element, and as I increase the size, now it flows in the opposite direction. for this example, I'm just going to leave it as center. So there you go, that's how you can make this fully responsive using Flexbox. Please let me know if you have any questions about the topic and subscribe to stay up to date with my latest content. Thanks for watching!